Well, hello, hello, hello. Much love to you all. May God bless you all. Hit that like button, share this stuff out. Thank you all, and may God bless you all. Um, this destruction that has went through, it seems more of the destruction was not so much in Florida where it made landfall. It seems to be most of the destruction was a lot worse in regions away from where landfall hit. If you recall, I mean, even up here to Indiana, we had no power as this storm was going through. But there's still lots of people without power. We wanted to help with this, but there's one issue. You have to sign a governmental form. You have to be of a organization to be able to help. And most of you that follow this ministry know that we are non 501c3. So that means I can't help with that because we're not of the government. We've separated, church from government here. I'm not going to be 501c3 because the Lord had put on my mind to never be 501c3. So I'm not going to read most of this. What I'm mainly going to read is that they're still saying there's over 2.4 million people without power, but across 5 states that are really affected by it, 361,000 of them are from South Carolina. 281,000 are from North Carolina. 262,000 from Georgia. 22,000 from Virginia. 17,000 in Florida. Florida, of course, recovers a lot quicker than some places will with this because Florida is just like here in Taiwan, regions that are used to tropical storms and hurricanes and typhoons, regions that are used to it. Not saying that it doesn't still cause a headache, because of course it does. But 66 inches of rain just dumped on this mountainous region over here in Taiwan as a typhoon made landfall. I'm going to show a couple video clips here. Go down here. Hear that building creaking and cracking. I don't know if that's a sound I'd want to hear being in a building. Wouldn't sound too pretty to me. I don't think I'd want to be in a building making noises like that. If you really think about all the destruction, not just here in America, but the whole world is experiencing storm destruction, you got to realize this is leading to a one world currency because the world has to be running out of money. I mean, how much money is being spent in storm damages, war, famines? It has to be leading to a one world currency. And it just seems like it's not very far off. So much destruction, guys. This category 4 Hurricane Kirk, even though it's not going to make landfall, it's still going to cause some issues along the beach areas, you could say, that it will generate swells that are expected to reach the east coast of the United States by Sunday. So it's expected to strengthen as it's continuing in the next few days, growing in size, and will cause, of course, ocean swells across the central and western Atlantic. As I'm going to scroll down here, by Sunday, it's supposed to be in this region, which it's supposed to bring swells along these regions here, of course. Not expected to make landfall, but what we mean by swells here is that it will increase the risk of dangerous surf and rip currents along. Rip currents can be very dangerous. They can wipe you out in an instant. I've been swept by one when I was a younger kid just playing off. I do believe it was in Virginia Beach. The one just swept me under my feet, and I was under the water for quite some time. Could only see sand and seashells everywhere. I didn't know what was going on. I mean, rip currents are dangerous. Around the same time, flash floods claimed 15 lives in a town in Iran that only has 130,000 population. A lot of the rainfall that hit here caused flash flood, and it has definitely displaced some people. Um, Guys, like I said, these storms are just increasing worldwide. Now, this was a pretty interesting article. Bizarre skyquakes are being heard around the world, but scientists have yet to uncover what they are. We've talked about these numerous times. I've had videos of them throughout the past couple years, and it's now starting to become a phenomenon that is just being recorded quite often. And it's starting to get the attention of not just the media, but scientists and, of course, people that don't follow the Bible. Um, Me personally, in my spirit, being um, a person who follows God, I feel that these are signs from God here, not some just bizarre skyquake that we don't understand and we have to have a scientific background from it. I'm not going to knock people on their views for it, but to me, um, these are signs from God and they're being heard, even though this map just shows here in America. The fact of the matter is there's even been videos recorded in other countries where they have heard the same thing. I did one in Israel not long ago. I think it was maybe beginning of the year. I had a video showed it. Somebody recording it in Israel. People in Sweden, Germany, you know, Ireland, everywhere is recording these. But it is becoming really increasing here in the United States. Of course, people are fascinated by it. People can think it's a car backfiring, gunshots. They've been documented for over 200 years. People have been saying, we've been hearing these things. So I'm going to just play this a little bit.
Is going on.
Strange sounds are being heard around the world. In Sweden, this sure sounds like a trumpet. In Michigan, another trumpet-like sound. In British Columbia, Canada, Dr. Glenn McPherson says he heard a strange humming sound in his home. At first, he thought it was an appliance.
Ultimately, I cut the power to the entire house, and the sound got louder.
Then he discovered he was not alone.
This is, in fact, a worldwide phenomenon. And
before I play any more of this, I want to add we did a little YouTube short and then we also had it in a bigger video. I had many people around here in Indianapolis when we recorded a sound that even made our dog whine. Everyone's saying it has to be the construction, has to be construction, has to be this, has to be that. You know, me and my wife got in the car. There was no construction. There was nothing going on the night we heard the sound. It was exactly what I felt in my spirit. It was a sound coming from the Most High God.
I'm calling it the worldwide hum.
Check out his Hum Map Data project. To date, some 17,000 civilians and scientists from around the world who call themselves hummers have reached out to him, saying they heard the.
Here's the thing. They also said, sounds like a trumpet. Don't you realize what's being said throughout the media now? They can't deny prophecy. Prophecy is in the media. I actually had a brother in Christ talk about, he had a little video not long ago talking about prophecy is in the media. Here's media talking about it, and they're talking about trumpets.
The same thing. McPherson thinks the mysterious hum could be caused by low-frequency sound waves that sound like this. He actually built this 3-foot by 6-foot steel box that blocks out low-frequency sound waves. But for some reason, even inside it, he says he still hears the strange hum.
Going into the box made absolutely no difference whatsoever to my.
Because you cannot hide from God, guys. You can't hide from God. This is amazing that it's starting to become a phenomenon that is known worldwide, and people keep on trying to find any way they can to take God out of the portion and say it has nothing to do with end times prophecy, guys. May God bless you all. Please hit the like button. And Lord willing, tomorrow I will be preaching at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Come in and hear the word. Focus on the word because it is the word that is our supplement. May God bless you.